So Putches, this is Eisen. Oh, damn it. The design of many types of glasses is just extremely unfortunate. Today's video, I am talking about what I'm doing during the coronavirus days. In a get ready with me format. So everyone is freaking complaining about the self-isolation, which isn't required, by the way. You can go out, you just can't be around people. It's freaking easy. Go for a walk, go for a run, go on a freaking bike. I know you have a bike. Don't lie to me. This thing's really hot. Everybody is taking this whole time as some kind of freaking doomsday, get in the bunker, freaking sit down and do nothing type of time. It's clearly not. I think everybody that thinks that way is 100% missing the point. And it isn't just teenagers that are thinking like this. There are grown adults that I know. If you're freaking confused on what to do right now, I guess you're not alone. Me, however, I know what to freaking do. So for those of you who know me personally, everything I own is a mess. Everything I do is a mess. And I don't really get a lot done. I would really appreciate the life that I'm given a lot more if I could get more done. And I can. And you don't just get handed things like the coronavirus pandemic for nothing. There's reasons that these things come into play. And honestly, if you don't realize that, you're either under 18 or you have a disorder. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm gonna frickin' go through my stuff. We all need to have a view for what we want to get out of quarantine. And it's gotta be real stuff. Nothing impossible, change into a different race or frickin' have a bunch of dogs or something. It has to be something realistic. And you've got to put these things up somewhere too, obviously. Your little frickin' vision for what you want your life to be in just a small while, basically. Everybody's seen my inspiration wall there that I see every time I wake up. It's a work in progress because I literally can't see it when I wake up. The print is too small and my eyes are too bad. And the printer has not worked before this, so we're just using the other frickin' printer. We plugged in the other printer last night. If I want to make it bigger, now's the time. But what I have is a work in progress. I don't really have my full view of what I want my life to be like after a certain point of time. Your boy is a pancake. My vision, as I will dictate, since I haven't gotten it exactly done yet. Ow, frick. This little man is gonna crimp my frickin' fingers, you know what I'm saying? What I want is to reside in a cleaner place. I want to have less things and be able to give a lot of things away to my homies. I really love giving things away. I mean, when you put something in a thrift store, then you don't know who it's going to, right? It could just be going to some idiot who's got $5 who isn't gonna appreciate it as much as you would. I mean, sure, we'd all like to frickin' think that our stuff is going to some child who's gonna take frickin' meaning out of this object or piece of clothing. Some kind of underprivileged homie who don't have a lot of cash, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's not always the reality. I've seen people buy things for just no reason and then throw them out the day after. People who do this exist. So I really prefer giving it to somebody who's given me value in life. I just gotta frickin' get rid of a lot of stuff. The thing is, for people like me who get attached to their objects, and I don't just mean this one right here, it's hard to get rid of stuff because you just kind of want to keep peeking at it sometimes. If you give it to a homie, then you might see them wear it again. When you get rid of something, most of the time, it isn't actually a piece of garbage. It's still got a bit of use in it, but nobody around here is. Clothing isn't so scarce that you have to keep everything you own. Big crunch. I also want to be more advanced in my career by the time this ends, which obviously we don't know when the frick it'll end. You could count on a few weeks to a few months, depending on what your definition of end is. Obviously, you have to be setting realistic goals. I want to have identified many things that I could improve in my life, specifically my social groups, since I don't have a lot of them. The college I go to has little to no community atmosphere. We don't have a single club there. And if we did, I wouldn't know about it. So I'm really struggling when it comes to finding a decent social life for myself. All the classes are freaking good. All the teachers do their job and all that. Once class ends, nobody stays in the building. We all just leave immediately. But I would like to have outlined which type of societies I could bring myself into in this region. I mean, there's frickin' nothing, obviously, because it's a small town. But there's gotta be some type of society I could eat with. You know, there's some homies somewhere, obviously. I would like to have outlined as well activities which I could do more regularly. Preferably the cheapest ones that I could do with my friends. Whenever I say I want to go out and frickin' go to a park and just bring a ball or something, I mean, I should just do that. Let's be honest, nobody responds to an Instagram story saying, hey, let's go hang out at a park or something. People don't look at your social media as much as you think they do, which is really disappointing because social media is all set up with the belief that people are going to look at it. It's literally completely a scam. It's really sad, but, you know, oftentimes all these products do absolutely freaking nothing. Or, you know, they start tracking you and then freaking know everything about a person of your type. You don't even want to know what Facebook's up to right now. You don't even want to know anything about this stuff. That's why nobody's reading articles on it. Nobody's writing articles on it. Because it makes people sound like a conspiracy theorist or something. I want to come out of quarantine with a lot more knowledge and a lot more life experience to what I could do. I mean, we all get some frickin' time to ourselves and frickin' time off work and time away from our homies. You know, when you go on a vacation with your parents, you don't see your friends for a while. There's a reason for that. Sure, you could bring one or two of them with you, but sometimes life doesn't work that way. That was a spicy one right there. Ooh. But by advancing my career, I mean working on my YouTube videos, getting more stuff done, because you're not frickin' tied to the bed or nothing during quarantine. You're just not supposed to go see people because all your friends are frickin' quarantined. That's the only reason I'm not seeing my friends is because all of them are frickin' quarantined, except for the ones that live in very rural frickin' areas from here that I can't just walk to. This thing really doesn't work if I don't slam it super hard. But I can be practicing so many camera type stuff and a crap ton of new video ideas. That's all you can come up with while you're frickin' can't see anybody. It's just a bunch of new ideas. And of course, for those of us in school, we've got all this school stuff to deal with. And for anybody who actually cares about updates to that school website that I keep trying to get onto, that literally doesn't work, actually I fixed it. Turns out I was frickin' logging in on the wrong login point, which is stupid. These things should be remarkably easy to find. I mean, I literally paid for the textbook. I paid for this out of my own pocket. Do you think I just want to spend $100 easy? I care about my money because it comes from me frickin' doing work. You might as well be working for free if you're gonna waste your money. But there's so much you could do with this time. I don't understand why people are wasting it. All these teenagers are frickin' sitting around looking at memes, not even making their own memes. I don't know what it is with people who don't want to make an original meme page. You see people get so frickin' screwed up about their meme pages and saying, oh, you guys don't like this? You guys don't like these memes? I guess I better post better memes then. How about, Nibba, you make your own memes? Because if you can't make your own original jokes in this world, you're not going to survive. That's a fact.